Next, Biur Mishnah Gimel. Explanation for the third Mishnah. משנתנו בא ללמד, this Mishnah comes to teach, מתי מתחילים לומר ותן טל ומטר ברכת השני של 18. So, in the previous Mishnah, we were mentioning, there was a debate, what we're talking about. It's either Mazkir or Shoel. Yeah? And it looks like it's the same time for the Rabbi Yoshua, Mazkir and Shoel is in other words, you can learn the previous Mishnah that it's Mazkir, it's the first mitzvah. It's the first, it's not the last one. You could learn it's the last one, but you don't have to. The first one. From now on, we're going to be discussing, what about the last one? Okay. משנתנו בא ללמד, our Mishnah comes to teach, מתי מתחילים לומר, when do we start to say, ותן טל ומטר, and give rain, בברכת השנים של 18, in the second one, in the 18, in the עמידה. בשלושה במרחשוון שואלים את הגשמים. So when do we say it? We have Tishrei, right? Shmini Atzeret is going to be Chafei, right? And Shlosha and Marcheshvan, Shmini Atzeret is going to be on the 25th of Tishrei, and the next month, only the next month, on the 3rd of Marcheshvan, only then you're going to change to ask for rain. To ask. You mention rain already from the 25th, for 7 days, but you didn't ask for it. You didn't switch the second time, just like we do in Israel.
Until a month and something.
No. Until 7 days. From Chafei to the 3rd is 7 days.
Oh, Chafei, okay.
Yeah, it's only 7 days.
No, but from you started Tetvav of Nisan.
No, you don't start at Tetvav. You start at Chafei.
First bracha.
You don't start. Oh, that's right. It depends.
The second bracha is about
it depends according.
2.5 weeks after.
It depends according to whom you start on the first.
According to what we do right now.
According to what we change Shmini Atzeret. The first one.
So we no.
Yeah. On Pesach we change on the Pesach.
But on Pesach we.
On Pesach we change on the Pesach.
We change
from the beginning.
Tetvav.
That's right. But on Sukkot we change on Chafei or Chavav. It depends.
Right.
Yeah.
The last day.
The last day. Okay. So you only have 7 days of the other one, not 14 days.
Right.
According to somebody, according to Rabbi Yoshua, you're going to say 14 days. But we go according to 7 days, the way we do it today. Okay? So, בשלושה מחשוון שואלים את הגשמים. On the 3rd of Cheshvan,
in Israel.
we see. Yeah, it's going to discuss this also. Yeah. בשלושה מחשוון שואלים את הגשמים. In the 3rd of מחשוון, you ask for the rain. מתחילים לומר ותן טל ומטר. You're going to start and say, give us rain, please. בברכת ברך עלינו את השנה. In the blessing that has God blessing the years. שבתפילת 18, in עמידה. לפי שביום זה מתחילת עונת הגשמים הראשון בארץ ישראל. Because this is the first season of rain in the land of Israel. Maybe I'll mention it later on. רבן גמליאל אומר, בשבעה בו. רבן גמליאל disagrees. He says 4 more days. Not on the 3rd, on the 7th. בשבעה במרחשיו מתחילים לומר ותן טל ומטר. והיינו, 15 יום אחר החג. It means 15 days after the beginning of the holiday. Sukkot. After the end of the holiday. כדי שיגיע, it says why? Why do you do it later on? Why not in the same time? כדי שיגיע האחרון שבישראל, you want to give time for all those people who travel to Yerushalayim to go back into their home without any rain. It's not nice to ask for rain while people are still traveling. שעלה לרגל לירושלים, all those people who came to ירושלים, ושהה שם, it's a commandment to be in ירושלים during the holiday, and he dwelt over there עד אחרי החג, until after the חג, לנהר פרת, to the river of Prat, which Euphrates River, היינו, לגבול סוריה הרחוק ביותר מירושלים. You want him to get to the congregation which is the furthest away. That people that do come, this is the back home.
The border of Syria.
Yeah. ולא ידביקהו הגשמים, and that is not going to get caught in the rain. והלכה כרבן גמליאל. And the halacha is like Rabban Gamliel, not until the 3rd of Mar Cheshvan, but until the 7th of Mar Cheshvan. That's what we change. The Rambam Hilchot Tefillah. במה דברים אמורים? What are we talking about? We're talking about בארץ ישראל. We're only talking about the land of Israel. אבל בגולה, but in Babylon, מתחילים לומר ותן טל ומטר, you start to say ותן טל ומטר, ביום 60 אחר תקופת תשרי. 60 days after you divide the year into 4 seasons. Yeah? One of the seasons is called Tkufat Tishrei. 60 days after the season begin, it comes to the 5th of December. Always. So now it's a strange part. If you ask which one is more logical, I'll tell you which one is more logical. 60 days is much more logical than the way they do it in Israel. Israel doesn't make sense at all. And I'll tell you why it doesn't make sense. Why doesn't it make sense? By the way, it's what we talked about before, you see. The reason why it doesn't make sense, the rainy season has got nothing to do with the Jewish year. Zero. There's no connection between the rainy season and the Jewish year. Because the Jewish year, it can shift into the solar year 3 weeks here and 3 weeks there. If you have Shana Mu'uberet, all of a sudden it's 3 weeks later, or it's almost a month later, and almost it's a month before. So he said, the Jewish says it doesn't make sense at all to start asking for rain according to Jewish date. It only makes sense to ask for rain according to the solar, because that's when the season starts. The season starts of rain not according to the moon. The moon has no relationship to the rain season. It's only according to the sun. So in Babylon, they did what? What is supposed? When the season starts according to the sun, the 5th of December, that's the sun, that's the cycle, that's the spring starts, the rain starts there. Yeah, that makes sense. In Israel, it doesn't make sense. So now let's try to understand. In Israel, the rain is revealed that it doesn't depend on nature. It depends on what? It depends on God. In Babylon, it's not revealed that the rain doesn't depend on God. Over there, you have the feeling that nature is in charge. Yeah, that's what it is. It's hard. So you go. No, this is why it says, "Enei Hashem Elokecha." The eyes of God is in the land of Israel, Kol Hashana. What do you mean in the land of Israel? It's in the land, it's everywhere, not just in the land of Israel, but in Israel it's revealed that it doesn't go by the season. So you will see something very strange in Israel, that it will not follow, the rainy season will not follow the solar calendar, it will follow the lunar calendar in Eretz Israel, and everywhere else in the world, it follows, and this is why it says, anybody who lives outside of the land of Israel, ke'oved avodah zarah, is like an idol worshipper. What is it? Because godliness is not revealed that it's taking place. It's revealed like I'm completely separated from God. I do whatever I want. I have the power to do whatever I want. Exactly what we were discussing yesterday in the... Okay.
In Egypt, they don't want rain at all.
Exactly, we don't need it. We have our own rain. Excellent. I never thought about it. This is ani ve'afsi od. That's the second thing. Excellent. I never thought about it. You don't even look for rain. I don't need you at all. Excellent. That's a very amazing chap. It's the second stages. I never noticed that. That's very good.